public servant is accused of dishonesty, it's not just about paper. It's about trust. Trust in leadership, trust in institution, trust in truth. For over 2 years, Geoffrey Uche Nnaji served as Nigeria's Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology. But on October 7, 2025, that office became marred in one of Nigeria's fiercest credential controversies. Today, we'll tell you the story, the allegations, the denial, the court's battle, and how one Nigeria's resignation forced us to ask a simple question. When credentials fail, does the system also fail? Uche Nnaji was appointed minister in August 2023 under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The man, tasked with steering Nigeria's innovation, science, and tech policies at a time when many saw those sectors as vital to the nation's future. His educational credentials: a Bachelor of Science degree in microbiology/biochemistry from the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, and an NYSC certificate were part of the documentation submitted for his Senate confirmation. These papers were meant to affirm his qualifications, his legitimacy, and the trust of the people. But trust, it seems, has a fragile foundation. This question remains: is the Senate screening process faulty? Is it not? Who knows?
Chief Uche Nnaji, like we all know, is a visionary industrialist, oil and gas expert, a pro-democracy activist. This young man, at a very young age, was detained by Abacha. This young man, he won a senatorial seat. He was senator-elect in 1999, but because of his loyalty, he bequeathed that seat for Chief Jim Nwogoro.
Mr. President, when the President announced Nwakibie as the nominee from Enugu State, the state went in rejoicing mode. Everybody is happy, and the 3 senators from Enugu, even though none of us is from his party, are all in support.
I know him very well for the past 25 years. He is a determined Nigerian, like said by one of the speakers. He established businesses all over the country. I know he has businesses here in the north. He has been doing business with many northerners. He has employed them. Some are his partners. He's a good Nigerian.
In May 2025, the Public Complaints Commission reported that the registrar of the UNN told them there was no record of Nnaji being awarded a degree in 1985. That revelation lit a fire. Then came a deeper reporting. Premium Times uncovered that Nnaji had failed a course, Virology, MCB 431AB, and sought to resit in 1986. That directly conflicts the claims of graduation in 1985. To many Nigerians, it raised urgent questions. Was the degree real? Was the NYSC certificate authentic? Was the documentation presented during screening legitimate? In response, Nnamdi's aides claimed that UNN had, in December 2023, issued a letter confirming his graduation in July 1985. He was described as a proud alumnus. In quotes, they argued political forces were behind the later denials. Nnaji himself, speaking through his media aide, accused the Enugu state government, especially Governor Peter Mba, of orchestrating what he called a smear campaign, part of a broader effort to diminish his political standing, possibly in anticipation of the 2027 election. He also took legal action, applying for an injunction to stop the UNN from releasing his records or to halt any perceived tampering. But on September 22, 2025, the Federal High Court in Abuja rejected the request to restrain the university from releasing the documents. UNN doubled down. On October 2nd, Vice-Chancellor Simon reaffirmed that the university's position, Nnaji did not graduate in 1985. There is no record of a degree certificate being issued to him then. Also, the NYSC reportedly said the NYSC certificate presented couldn't be authenticated. That means not only was the academic part disputed, but the service certificate, which every graduate or degree holder must have plainly completed, was in question. These escalating contradictions led to public outcry. Nigerians, civil society, opposition parties, and media outlets all demanded answers. The anomaly was no longer just about academics, it was about public trust. Who is saying the truth? Who is lying? However, Nnaji is not the first Nigerian public office holder involved in a forgery scandal. Other people are Kemi Adeosun, 2018 as Minister, Salisu Buhari, 1999 as Speaker, House of Rep, Bio Barakuma as Senator in 2019. From Adeosun to Nnaji, the pattern remains the same. Officials accused of forging credentials often resign quietly without facing prosecution. So, what comes next? For one, strengthened vetting processes. The Senate, the Presidency, and educational institutions need transparent verification steps. 2. Document digitalization, having tamper-proof, verifiable online systems so academic records can be checked publicly. 3. Swift justice and clarity, complete disclosure of all relevant documents, perhaps investigations into any parties that may have facilitated any forgery if confirmed. And for the individual, Uche Nnaji, this moment could be one of reconciliation. Clear the record if he can, allow processes to run their course, and cooperate fully. Because even in resignation, reputation can still be rebuilt or lost forever. I am Nefisat Abdurrahman. Stay inquisitive, stay informed.